A powerful Arctic air mass is surging south, barreling out of the polar regions and making its way deep into the heart of North America. This isn't just a typical winter chill, this is a rare and formidable event, with frigid air pouring down from the Arctic Circle, blanketing everything in its path. As this Arctic blast descends, it's bringing a dramatic and sudden shift in weather across the United States. Cities that were enjoying mild winter days are now bracing for a rapid plunge in temperatures, with residents scrambling to prepare for the deep freeze. This isn't just a cold front, it's a full-scale Arctic invasion set to plunge temperatures 10 to 30 degrees below normal and unleash rounds of snow from the Midwest to the Northeast. Major cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, and New York are preparing for snow accumulations and icy roads, while smaller towns brace for power outages and travel disruptions. A deep trough in the jet stream is funneling this frigid air straight into the continental U.S., ensuring the cold lingers and sets the stage for a relentless week of severe winter weather. The jet stream, acting like a conveyor belt, is locking in the cold, making it nearly impossible for warmer air to break through. Expect biting winds that cut through even the thickest layers of clothing, dangerous cold that can cause frostbite in minutes, and hazardous conditions for anyone caught outside. Authorities are urging everyone to take precautions, check on neighbors, and limit time outdoors. And as if the cold weren't enough, a series of fast-moving snowstorms known as Alberta clippers are racing across the northern states. These quick-hitting systems will bring bursts of snow, gusty winds, and rapidly changing conditions, making travel treacherous and keeping road crews busy around the clock. The Great American Freeze of December 2025 has begun, an event that will be remembered for years to come. From coast to coast, communities are coming together to face the challenge. Prepare for a memorable week of winter as the Arctic invasion transforms the landscape and daily life across the nation. When winter tightens its grip on North America, two powerful weather phenomena often take center stage: the Arctic blast and the Alberta clipper. But what exactly are they, and how do they work together to shape our coldest days? Let's break it down. An Arctic blast is a rapid surge of bone-chilling air that originates in the Arctic Circle, where temperatures can plummet to some of the coldest on Earth. This frigid air mass is dense and heavy, and when conditions are right, it escapes its polar home and rushes southward, invading much of the United States and Canada. The main driver behind this icy invasion is a dramatic dip in the jet stream, a fast-moving river of air high above the Earth's surface. When the jet stream buckles, it creates a pathway for Arctic air to surge south, sometimes in just a matter of hours. As this Arctic air arrives, it brings more than just a dramatic temperature drop. Expect gusty winds that can make the cold feel even more intense, and dangerous wind chills that can cause frostbite in minutes. Cities and towns suddenly find themselves plunged into a deep freeze, with daily routines disrupted and outdoor activities put on hold. But the story doesn't end there. Riding along the leading edge of this cold front are Alberta clippers, fast-moving, moisture-starved storms that get their name from the Canadian province where they form. These systems are born when cold, dry air from the Rockies meets a small pocket of Pacific moisture, creating a compact but energetic storm. Clippers are known for their speed, often racing across the northern U.S. in just a day or two. While they don't usually bring heavy, wet snow, they can deliver light, fluffy accumulations over vast distances, blanketing cities and countryside alike. Their quick pace means conditions can change rapidly, catching travelers and commuters off guard. This week, meteorologists are tracking not just one, but 3 Alberta clippers set to sweep across the country. Each storm will carve its own unique path, bringing varying amounts of snow, wind, and cold to different regions. Some areas may see only a dusting, while others could experience several inches of accumulation and hazardous travel. The relentless combination of Arctic air and fast-moving clippers creates a wintry assault that can overwhelm cities and rural areas alike. Snowplows work around the clock, emergency crews respond to accidents, and communities brace for the next round of snow and cold. The Arctic air sets the stage, and the clippers deliver the snow, making for a challenging week ahead. By understanding how the Arctic blast and Alberta clippers work together, we can better prepare for the widespread and intense cold and snow that define this week's weather. Whether you're bundling up for a walk, planning your commute, or just watching the snow fall from your window, knowing the science behind these winter forces helps us all stay safe and ready for whatever the season brings. The first Alberta Clipper arrives today, marking the start of the Arctic onslaught. This initial system brings light to moderate snow across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, making roads slick and travel hazardous. The snow is light and easily blown by brisk winds, reducing visibility and creating dangerous driving conditions. As the Clipper moves east, it will dissipate before reaching the Atlantic, but it leaves behind a crucial chill. This cool down primes the region for the next, more powerful storm. Drivers should stay alert. This is just the opening act. The real winter punch is still to come. The second Alberta Clipper arrives Tuesday night into Wednesday, packing more moisture and power than the first. Heavy snow targets Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, with some areas expecting 5 to 8 inches or more. Widespread travel chaos is likely, with school closures and business disruptions. The storm then moves east, bringing significant snow to inland New York, Pennsylvania, and New England, while coastal cities see cold rain. A sharp rain-snow line will challenge forecasters and impact millions. For the interior Northeast, Thursday will bring treacherous conditions. Best to stay home if possible. As the Northeast recovers, the third and final Clipper arrives Thursday into Friday, taking a more southerly track. This system targets cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, and Columbus, with a fresh round of snow, causing Friday commute headaches. The southern shift brings accumulating snow to areas previously missed, extending winter's reach. After this Clipper, the threat of widespread snow fades, but the cold deepens. Lake effect snow will kick in downwind of the Great Lakes, keeping winter weather alive for Buffalo, Erie, and Northeast Ohio. Even as the storms pass, the Arctic grip remains unbroken. By week's end, the upper Midwest will be buried under a deep snowpack, with totals exceeding a foot in some areas. The Pacific Northwest sees its own snow event, with ski resorts in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming measuring snow in feet. The Northeast's interior gets several inches, while coastal cities mostly see rain. The rain-snow line divides the region, creating a patchwork of winter wonderlands and slushy streets. Much of the West and South remain dry and mild, with California, the Southwest, and Florida escaping the worst. The Arctic blast's reach is vast, but its impacts are sharply regional. For millions, it's a week of shoveling, skiing, or simply shivering. The most dangerous aspect of this Arctic event is the extreme cold, with temperatures plunging 10 to 30 degrees below normal. By Thursday, highs in the upper Midwest may not rise above zero, and lows could approach minus 20 degree Fahrenheit. Wind chills will make it feel even colder, minus 30 to minus 40 degrees Celsius, posing a severe risk of frostbite and hypothermia. Infrastructure will be strained, and outdoor exposure should be minimized. The cold lingers through the weekend, with only gradual moderation by Sunday. This prolonged deep freeze will define the Arctic blast of 2025. Respect the cold. It's not just uncomfortable, it's life-threatening. This week, the United States finds itself dramatically split by the weather, with a sharp contrast between the two coasts. In the east, residents are bracing against relentless cold and heavy snow as winter storms sweep through cities and towns. Streets are blanketed in white, and people bundle up in thick coats and scarves, trudging through snowdrifts and icy sidewalks. The cold is biting, and the snow seems never-ending, making daily life a challenge for millions. Schools are closing, travel is disrupted, and communities are coming together to dig out from under the latest storm. The East is truly in the grip of winter's harshest side. Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, the West is experiencing a completely different story. Here, the sun shines brightly, and temperatures are mild, drawing people outdoors to enjoy the warmth. In places like California, outdoor cafes are bustling, and palm trees sway gently under clear blue skies. It's almost as if winter has skipped this region entirely, offering a welcome escape from the cold gripping the east. The reason for this stark contrast lies in the upper atmosphere. A deep trough has developed over the Midwest and Northeast, acting like a highway for Arctic air to surge southward. This pattern funnels frigid temperatures and snow-laden clouds into the heart of the country, fueling the ongoing wintry siege. Swirling Arctic clouds blanket rural landscapes, and the cold air mass refuses to budge, keeping the region locked in a deep freeze. At the same time, a strong ridge of high pressure dominates the west, acting as a protective barrier that blocks the cold air from advancing. This ridge keeps places like California and Arizona mild and dry, with people strolling in t-shirts and enjoying the sunshine. The difference is striking. While the east shivers, the west basks in comfort. In the Midwest, the situation is especially intense. Blizzard conditions have made travel hazardous, with snowplows working around the clock to keep roads clear. Cars crawl through whiteout conditions, and communities are hunkering down as the snow piles up. The cold is relentless, and the wind only makes it feel colder. The Northeast faces its own set of challenges, as a tricky rain-snow divide brings a messy mix of precipitation. Some areas see rain quickly turn to snow, creating slushy sidewalks and hazardous conditions. Residents must navigate a constantly changing landscape, never quite sure what the next hour will bring. Even the Southeast, which often escapes the worst of winter, is feeling the chill this week. Temperatures have dipped into the 30s and 40s, leaving frost on the grass and prompting people to reach for their light jackets. It's a reminder that cold air can reach far beyond its usual boundaries. This dramatic east-west divide is a classic example of how large-scale atmospheric patterns can shape our daily lives. The weather map tells the story, a nation split in two, with one side shivering and the other soaking up the sun. These patterns are a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. For millions of Americans, this week is a vivid illustration of the extremes that a North American winter can bring. From shoveling snow and bundling up against the cold, to enjoying sunny afternoons outdoors, the nation is experiencing the full spectrum of winter's reach, all at the same time. With heavy snow and life-threatening cold, safety is paramount. Avoid travel during storms. If you must drive, keep an emergency kit in your fuel tank at least half full. Dress in layers, cover exposed skin, and limit time outdoors to prevent frostbite and hypothermia. Check on vulnerable neighbors and ensure your home is ready. Let faucets drip, insulate pipes, and have backup heat. Never use generators or grills indoors due to carbon monoxide risk. Stay informed with updates from trusted weather sources. Heed all warnings and advisories. Preparation is key. With caution and care, we can weather even the harshest Arctic blast.